Hello everyone and welcome to Guiding Star Tarot. So happy to have you here. I hope you're all doing well. Today's PickACard reading is an exciting one and it's all about a blessing that will change everything for you. There are 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the rose quartz crystal. Pile number 2 with the amethyst crystal. Right, and pile number 3 with the green fluorite crystal. Just choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and after done choosing, you can skip ahead to your reading using the timestamps in the description box below. But before we get started, please take a quick moment to hit like and also to subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. And for those of you interested in the decks that I'll be using for today, you can find them listed in the description box so you can check them out. And without further ado, let's get started with the readings. Hello my dear pile number 1 and welcome to your reading to everyone who are drawn to the rose quartz crystal and also who are drawn to the first card. And let's take a look at what is this blessing that will change everything and how it will change for you. And the card that you were drawn to, pile number 1, is the grind. Alright, so this first card just kind of taps into the energy of you working really hard for something, or like being in the grind, right? Like being trying to be very productive with something. So it feels like this blessing might be for a lot of you in pile number 1 the result of your hard work, or like finally getting those results, those kind of goals being accomplished and all the hard work paying off. For some of you, it might be an opportunity to be able to be productive and be invested into something that you really care about and it means a lot to you. Okay, now let's take a look at your oracles, pile number 1. We're going to leave the first card on the side. We're going to take a look at your oracles, as I said, and see more about this blessing that will change everything for you, pile number 1. Okay, so you have here meditate and contemplate with new moon in Pisces. Number 1. Okay, you've got here the end of a tough cycle approaches with full moon in Capricorn. I love this. So for you, pile number 1, it feels like one cycle comes to an end, and this end of a cycle, it's going to be a glorious one. It's going to be a very accomplishing one. The full moon also can describe something being accomplished and fulfilled, right? In your case, I feel for the majority of you in pile number 1, the way this is going to resonate is that you're going to get to a certain milestone. You're going to get to a certain goal being accomplished, and your hard work and the grind, all the grind that you put into something, or the time, the effort, the energy, it's going to pay off, and it's going to be definitely worth it. But even more than worth it, it's going to bring really amazing results. So it's going to be like abundance, a blessing that can be translated as abundance, as fulfillment, as results, earnings, whatever area of your life this might be. A wish coming true, right? Like this grind doesn't necessarily have to be only about career or like about a specific goal, like graduating or getting, like, let's say a driving license or whatever, that might resonate with you. This can be also like trying really hard into accomplishing something that doesn't have to do with like a material aspect, but it's going to resonate differently for everyone. It is a general reading. But I feel like with the new moon in Pisces, right? So full moon in Capricorn, this means like being very hardworking, being very productive, being really, like grinding, right? In the grind. And then like this new cycle, because of this accomplishment and this blessing being this fulfillment, it's going to make space for you to have a bit of a more slowed down pace, dynamic in your life, like allowing you to spend more time inwards and to be able to also like recharge your batteries, focus on yourself, on self-care, meditation, journaling, maybe even contemplating, like planning, kind of like getting into the stage of planning further steps for new goals, for new expansion. Okay, Let's see what else is coming through. But it's not just about like not being able to rest, you know, with this new cycle, like just, okay, I'm done, let's just hop into the next thing. It's more about like precisely slowing down and being, you know, in the present, and allowing yourself to celebrate this big win, this big accomplishment, and also resting. But in the meantime, also like kind of diving in more inwards, and perhaps like, yeah, like contemplating over maybe next like future steps that you want to take. But it's all in coming in this kind of more of a slower paced energy. You've got purification with a snapdragon. Pile number 1, let's see. Okay, we've got 2 more cards. Abundance with the grape. Exactly what I was just saying. And, you know, interestingly, I was going to say that, of course, you know, this is a timeless reading. Whenever you find it, it's going to resonate in some way. But the way or the time that this video comes out is like during autumn, and like the grapes are also like, you know, autumn harvesting time. So again, I feel very strongly for you, pile number 1. Even though you're gonna see it in a different time, you know, let's say summertime, winter, whatever, this is a timeless reading. But the moment I'm reading this is during like harvest season. So this describes the energy of abundance, of prosperity, of harvesting the fruits of your labor, pile number 1. And you've also got healing, yes. So again, a cycle of working hard, of productivity, of being like go, go, go. It's coming to an end, and it's ending beautifully with an accomplishment or with like results, great results. And you can just lean more into resting, healing, recharging. And again, the reason why I thought about this earlier is because like during autumn, at least myself, but a lot of people also tend to do the same. Like they just more kind of lean into this slower pace, or like stay inwards more, like cozy time, you know, all that. So it's more about becoming more like, or at least like tuning in more inwards. That's what I want to say. Yeah, tuning in more inwards. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now, pile number 1, and see more about this blessing that will change everything. You've got here Death card. Okay, transformation. So a change, a shift in seasons in your life, of cycles, a transformation which is taking you towards like this new chapter where, again, like the focus mainly is going to be on slowing down, healing, addressing maybe, you know, those needs that were there, but you were in this kind of hustling mode, right, for a while, which is gonna pay off for sure. It's definitely gonna bring you abundance, but it's like you're going to honor your kind of other needs, you know, during this next season. Let's see what else is coming through for pile number 1. 4 of Cups. Okay, all right. It feels that maybe a lot of you in pile number 1 are perfectionists, like very hardworking perfectionists. Might be a lot of it like might be Capricorns, or like have Capricorn really strongly in your chart, or like just being in this Capricorn energy, which is about working hard, being like productive, and also can be a lot of times perfectionist. So if that resonates with you, I feel like that could have an effect on how you constantly maybe focus on what you could have done better, what you could have done differently, seeing more the things that you didn't do, or like weren't able to do, or like the gaps, rather than celebrate your success. And that could create like a lot of stress and put a lot of pressure on you. And I feel like in this next season, like with this blessing, you're going to kind of also have a shift in your approach, as you're going to also like focus on healing, being kinder, more gentle on yourself, and see like actually that there is an amazing opportunity, or like amazing blessing just, you know, happening to you. So allowing you to celebrate, like kind of change the mindset in how you celebrate your wins, and like you know, offer you grace, you know, for what you've done. Let's see, pile number, oh my god, I love these. Pile number 1, you've got 7 of Pentacles. Is exactly what I was just saying earlier. It's like this is literally looking at all the accomplishments. All these pentacles represent accomplishments, represent fulfillment, represent results, especially like in money, in like material aspects, in whatever, you know. It doesn't have to be only that, but like it's all about looking back and being so proud of yourself and being present and offering you the opportunity to reflect, contemplate. Could be this contemplate, yeah, like precisely. So this contemplate is less about the further that's coming for you, or like what next steps to take. It's about more slowing down, coming in towards you, and contemplating at your amazing work, at amazing experiences, results, and oh my god, I haven't addressed purification, and now it's kind of tying in well, and I understand why like my mind just now kind of, or my eyes just now lean on the card. So it's all about kind of shifting, changing the way you're approaching things and seeing things in regards to this aspect of life, of productivity, of grinding, of hustling, and also like celebrating your wins and showing yourself grace and being proud of yourself. So I see like you really being proud of yourself and taking the time to enjoy those results and to allow yourself to slow down and have that gap, that moment of celebration, of just enjoyment. And purification also is about, you know, like leaving behind what doesn't serve you in mentality, in mindset, in whatever, like the way you used to approach things, like always constantly like looking at the gaps, at what you didn't do, at what you didn't turn out perfectly or whatever. Like you're kind of letting that sink, you know, to the bottom, and you're rising above that, and you're able to kind of purify your mind of those limiting beliefs, right? But yeah, I love this. And this is again like tying well really beautifully with that harvesting season. So yeah, for sure, abundance is coming in. Pile number 1, let's see what else is coming through. Oh my god, you've got Page of Pentacles. So strong energy of a blessing coming in growth, in finances, in money, in earnings, in sales, stability, comfort, being able to purchase a home, to rent a place, to have something that offers you stability, comfort, which I feel like it's so important to you, pile number 1. Okay, but it feels like a new beginning as well, or like something being offered to you, or like some good news, or like something, you know, like there is that energy coming through. Let's see one more card for pile number 1 about this blessing that will change everything. Pile number 1. Okay, wow. This is amazing. 9 of Cups. All right, so this is just a confirmation for the entire reading for you, which is again a card of accomplishment. I know I've said that many times in your reading, but literally all these cards describe this message for you. This is the card that is like of that energy of just sitting with your accomplishments and being just like, right, like I'm so happy, I'm so fulfilled, like enjoying, you know, and celebrating that. It's so similar to the 7 of Pentacles in a way, but like it's literally an energy of feeling like you've managed to accomplish so much, right? And it's just like also being happy and taking the time to be happy about that, to contemplate that, right? To find maybe balance, right? Also like with the new moon in Pisces, like maybe you're about to start with this shift in your mindset. You're about to start like having a realization and revelation about how to approach things further. And like this new cycle is, even though yes, you're going to start like, you know, let's say working, or like again kind of having a different goal, but you're going to approach it with more like balance, and like not allow it to maybe take over you, or like focus only on the negative aspects or on the gaps, right? So it's, yeah, it's a blessing. It's bringing in abundance, it's bringing in accomplishment, but it's also bringing a shift. It's changing the way you're seeing things, the way you're approaching things in this aspect of your life. And it's going to be having like really amazing impact on you for the long term. Okay, So pile number 1, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love. Take care now. See you soon. Bye bye. Hello, my dear pile number 2, and welcome to your reading to everyone who are drawn to the amethyst crystal, as well as who are drawn to the second card. So let's take a look at what this blessing is that is about to change everything and how these changes are going to be unfolding, what it's going to bring to you. And the card that you were drawn to is the Celebrate Your Wins, which is interesting. It has a very interesting, like similar message, first message to pile number 1. So just in case you were drawn to pile number 1 as well, I recommend to check that out. The reading as it unfolded for pile 1 kind of resembled this message, but we're going to see what's coming in for you because each pile has its unique message, of course. So with Celebrate Your Wins, pile number 2, it's coming really strongly as this blessing being the reason for a celebration for you. Like something that you're winning, something that, and I don't mean like necessarily, it doesn't necessarily have to be like winning something as in like, you know, the lottery or whatever, you know, can be for some of you, right? It can be like a win as in like a huge windfall that is just unexpected, right? Can be for some of you, but for a lot of it, this can be like a win or a victory in regards to something that you've been aiming for, right? And that you've been working towards. Okay, and again, doesn't have to be only working towards. This can even be like celebrating love, the victory of finding the person, you know, that you love and that makes you feel loved, and the joy of that, you know, that is worth celebrating as well. So in just one word, celebration. Like this blessing is going to bring the reason, you know, or like bring something that will be a reason to celebrate. All right, let's take a look at your oracles now, pile number 2, and see more about this blessing that will change everything. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. Let's see, pile number 2. Blessing that will change everything. Wow, you've got very similar cards. It's time to take action with new moon in Aries. So these both cards show the energy of like taking action, being determined, taking that first step, taking initiative. Both these cards like describe the energy of an opportunity, I feel like, for you, pile number 2. So I feel that maybe this celebration of like a win is not like necessarily the end goal for some of you. Maybe for a lot of you, it's going to be, let's say, I'm going to give you some examples so you understand what I'm trying to say. Like you've been trying to get a job, right? Like getting interview, right? Getting the opportunity to have an interview, getting the opportunity to like audition for something, right? Getting the opportunity to work towards something that I feel like you've been wanting for a long time, or wanting all along, or like it's been something really meaningful to you. And this blessing will change everything because it's going to bring you the opportunity that will allow you to finally take action towards something that you wanted for a long time, or that you were ready. Like I'm sensing this energy of like you've been ready for this. You were just hoping for the right opportunity, or just like looking for the right opportunity, and I feel like that is coming in for you. And that's why Spirit is saying like be bold and make the first move, because you're going to be having the opportunity to do that, to like take initiative, to step out of your comfort zone as well. Like something that would be so tempting, something that will be so motivating for you, that is going to help you get out of your comfort zone, and also like push you, you know, to put yourself out there, like push you in the best way possible, like in the best, most positive meaning. And I see you embodying this energy of Aries. It feels like very fiery, inspired, motivated, determined, and just active, you know, like really just, you know, taking initiative, taking action. Now that we're looking more, you know, into your cards, could be that, you know, again, as I said, each pile has a specific unique message, so it might not resonate, you know, depending. If you felt drawn to pile number 1, you can check it out, but that's why we're taking a look further, right? So yeah, it does look like, you know, having the opportunity to step out of your comfort zone. Oh my god. And the new moon also brings the energy of a new beginning, right? Like a new beginning. So it is something new, it is something fresh, maybe something you haven't done before. That's why you need to be bold, and make the first move. But I do see you like celebrating this, like being so happy. For some of you, it can be even like, you know, like not just having an interview, but getting that job, getting that position, getting that promotion, getting, you know, like the yes to enroll in a university or whatever. Okay. For some reason, I'm getting this message. I know it's very specific, but maybe for some of you, this is gonna be like getting your driver's license, and like you need to be bold and make the first move, take action, like in order to drive, not just toss it in there, you know. So that is also something. I know it's very specific, but maybe for some of you, you know, like that is going to change your life. Like you're going to be able to drive, right, and have the freedom and independence to do that. But yeah, it's very specific. Just for those of you that might resonate out there, I felt the need to say that. Let's see what else is coming through for pile number 2. Strength with the funnel. You will need strength, or you will, better said, you will have the opportunity to show your inner strength. That is already there, but you will have the opportunity to like show it through taking that first step, through taking initiative, through not hiding and not backing off. I hope I'm saying that right, from this opportunity. You've got affection. So it feels like it's something that you really deeply care about, something that will bring you strong, like a strong sense of accomplishment emotionally. And it's something that you are very connected to, something that speaks to you, something that you feel very strongly about. All right. Let's take a look at your tarot cards now, pile number 2, and see more about this blessing that will be changing everything for you. So you have Queen of Wands. Oh my god, I love this. All these cards are bringing in the energy of you stepping into your own power, you embodying this energy of feeling powerful, feeling brave, feeling successful, feeling unstoppable and magnetic. And also, like, I see you being acknowledged or receiving recognition in some way with this blessing. All right, being in the spotlight, people being drawn to you, opportunities coming towards you, being perceived as very charismatic, right? Okay. I couldn't help but see that Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, which is like showing great, good fortune, good luck. Like you're going to feel very lucky. You're going to feel very grateful. You're going to feel like things are shifting in your favor with this blessing. You've got 8 of Wands. This is either opportunities in terms of online. This is either like energy starting to pick up and gain momentum for you. Things starting to progress. You having the opportunity to put yourself out there as people, brands, companies, wherever are reaching out to you, are like kind of connecting to you. Are you connecting with many people? Maybe it is like also for some of you, it is about like getting some results maybe with your online presence. Maybe if you are into content creation, right, that could be it. And like finally things starting to pick up, and it's like your time to kind of move and do that work, like continue, like not stop. like kind of like catching a wave, right? I hope that makes sense. Let's see. Sleepwalker. All right. And you've got the Emperor and Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so pile number 2, it feels like since you've got the Sleepwalker, this could mean that you've been walking around kind of blindfolded, or like, yeah, like sleepwalking through this kind of area of your life, through this situation, through this, you know, whatever, how I'm not sure how to call it, like through this path, right? Let's say it that way. So it feels like this big blessing, this reason to celebrate, this celebration is going to kind of open your eyes, and it's going to make you aware of your opportunity, and it's going to be like, hey, some doors are opening for you, you know, your time is now, just take action, right? Don't miss out on these opportunities. So I feel like this is something that is going to be experienced by you. You also got the Emperor. This is energy of either becoming like your own boss, becoming like a business owner, or like having, oh my God, just a second. The Emperor is represented by Aries energy, and you've got Aries energy. So strong energy of you kind of stepping in the front, and you kind of putting yourself out there. You no longer overthinking, or like, yeah, just like sitting around and wondering, oh my God, what should I do? Should I do this? Like, just, you know, start doing it. And I see you like being more confident, feeling more empowered, feeling more sure of yourself, of your skills, of your expertise, your knowledge, whatever. Like, I see you really gaining also a lot of wisdom, but also more like wisdom is like understanding and like your true gifts, your true kind of skills, your knowledge, like being seen and recognized by others and being rewarded, or like you gaining recognition for that. You know, the Emperor is successful in money, in material way, like independent, stable, you know, has that success, is an owner, or is in a really good position. And you've got the Eight of Pentacles as well, which is showing that, yes, you've been working towards this. For some of you, it might be like a side hustle. It might be like a business, online business, something that you've tried to achieve. Maybe it is like something that's handmade for a lot of you, right? But again, it's something that you've been putting your heart and soul into, and it's going to pay off. You're going to get many results, but it's kind of like that energy of things, as I said, like things starting to pick up, kind of like a wave, and you need to ride that wave for you to reach to even higher new heights, you know, and expand even further. Like you're getting that opportunity, pile number 2, basically. All right. So this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear pile number 3, and welcome to your reading to everyone who are drawn to the green fluorite crystal, as well as who are drawn to the 3rd card. And let's take a look at what this blessing is that is about to change everything for you, what these changes are going to be, how it's going to unfold. And the card that you were drawn to is the what goes around comes around, and it keeps saying that as it's spiraling. So this card speaks about the energy of what you're putting out there. It's coming back at you, it's being reflected back at you. So I feel like this blessing is going to be a result of your kind of like actions, you know, that you've, or even thoughts or intentions that you've been putting out there. I'm hearing manifesting for you very strongly, pile number 3. So you're about to manifest something that you've been trying, especially if you, pile number 3, for those of you in pile number 3 that resonate with the idea of you like actively trying to manifest something, like you doing that inner work, you practicing, you know, manifestation in your life, and you have something specific, you know, that you want, and like certain intentions like that you've tried to put out there, and like all that, I feel like that is coming towards you. Like that blessing is going to be the result of your manifestation, and is going to change everything for the better. But even for some of you that you haven't like actively, let's say, tried out, or like you didn't necessarily think about it as manifesting, but I feel like the good deeds, or like the good actions, or like the basically just not necessarily like, I don't want this to sound like just, oh, you did something good, like it's coming back at you. Of course that is valid, but it's more about the intentions and the thoughts, the emotion, the energy that you've been putting in, you know, into something that is going to be reflecting back at you in a way that is going to be accomplishing, and is going to be bringing you happiness and fulfillment. Okay, but let's take a look at your oracle cards. Okay, your oracles. We're going to put the first card on a side and see more about this blessing that is going to bring big changes, that is going to change everything. Wow, you're very close to achieving your goal, Gibbous Moon. Interesting. Specifically, again, for those of you trying to manifest something, you're so close to manifest your goal. Like, keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. I feel the need to say that, pile number 3. But we're gonna take further look into what is coming through. A new start is coming with new moon. Okay, so pile number 3, what is kind of like universal message in here is that a new start is coming in, like a new chapter, a change, a transformation, a transition is coming in that is bringing in, you know, fresh new energy, fresh new beginning energy. And I feel like this change, this new start, for a lot of you in pile number 3, this is something that you were hoping for, something that you wished for, something that you've been trying to manifest, either actively or even without knowing that you're manifesting it, like just by your intentions, by thinking about it, by aligning your energy with that, by feeling the emotions, by just like daydreaming about it, that is going to be manifested by, right? And also for some of you, like again, if you've been working towards something, if you've been putting energy towards something, what goes around comes around. So I feel like you're going to get, you know, the results of that hard work. You're going to get reflected back at you, you know, the results of the energy you've been putting out there. But again, I feel the strongest energy more about like the intentions you're putting out there into the universe, and like universe kind of reflecting that at you. So you're very close to achieving your goal, and this big kind of blessing is going to be like, you know, kind of I'm sensing this energy of you experiencing this feeling of like, oh my god, I did it, like you know, like I was so close and I managed to accomplish it. I managed to do it. And it's bringing fresh new energy of new beginning. Maybe for some of you, it's about manifesting a person, a romantic partner, friendship, whatever this is, okay? So this can be new energy in love as well for some of you, a new person, a new relationship, a new chapter, a new start, okay? Let's see what else is coming through for you, pile number 3. Let's see more about this blessing that is changing everything. You've got fertility. Oh my god, wow. All right, for some of you in pile number 3, this might be something that has to do with pregnancy and trying to, you know, trying for a baby, trying to expand your family. So that is there for some of you. But fertility can be even further than that. Fertility can mean harvesting, you know, basically results, abundance, growth, expansion in any other area of your life, like something that you've tried to create, something that you've planted seeds for, and now it's finally like kind of harvesting season. I've been saying that to pile number 1. If it resonates, if you felt drawn, maybe, you know, it's worth taking a look in pile number 1 as well. But I just don't want to say that, you know, to every pile. But it feels like a collective energy in here. But each pile has its unique message, that's for sure. But I was just going to say with the fertility that this is about like, you know, harvesting season, like a new start where you're moving to the next level where you've accomplished, you've achieved your goals, or like you've accomplished some of your goals, and like again, the seeds that you planted, the energy that you put into the love, the whatever, like the intention, is going to reflect back at you, and it's going to result in these goals being manifested and bringing that new life, new beginning energy. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for pile number 3 about this blessing. Okay, this wants to come out. Oh my god, this was at the bottom of the deck for a long time, and you've got clarity with a carrot. Interesting. I'm hearing the word revelation. I'm hearing better understanding, insight, clarity, information. Right. So it's like also maybe with this reflection, things being reflected back at you, like results and all that, like could be bringing you some sort of deeper understanding of things, and clarity over how manifestation works, over what worked for you, over how to navigate this aspect further, or like understanding how to like do things further, like what worked for you. And it doesn't have to be only manifestation. It can be like literally, let's say you've kind of like tried some things in terms of let's say becoming a content creator, starting a business, whatever, and that could have worked. That's gonna work out, that is gonna work out, and you could be like, okay, what can I do to like still get the same result? Or even clarity in terms of like understanding better like how the intention and what you're putting energy into like can reflect back and what can come around. Also like understanding better what it is that you want, or like understanding that the more clear you have in your mind, and the intention that you put out there in terms of what you want to achieve, that is going to help speed up the manifestation process. That is also something that's coming through. So this is something that can change everything, like can change how you're manifesting things further. Is changing how you view yourself, how you understand manifestation practices and your own goals, right? How to approach that. Let's see what else is coming through. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. 8 of Swords. So you've been feeling stuck about something. You've been facing some blockages in regards to this goal maybe, or like you've been feeling a bit stuck or like unaware of something. See the blindfold. So yeah, the eye, the third eye, like opening up, clarity, understanding, being able to see. Oh my god, again, for some of you, this blessing can be like some sort of answer, solution, information that can help you with overcoming this obstacle and this blockage. Yeah, that is also something. But I feel for a lot of you, you are so close to achieving your goal and you might not be able to see it. So I feel like this blessing is also gonna put things in perspective somehow for you. All right, let's see what else is coming through. The Chariot. This is about progress, things moving further. This is about traveling. Maybe for some of you, this is something that you want to manifest. Maybe relocating to a new place, maybe leaving something behind and starting like a new chapter, a new job, a new relationship. There is this energy with the Chariot, but like the Chariot is very firm, very determined, knows what they want. They're not looking back. They're heading towards their direction, and they know what they want. They have things very clearly. Cancer star sign is very strong represented in here with the Chariot. So I also got the moon energy and all that. Maybe it's something that you might resonate with, have it in your chart, or maybe just like you are that star sign, or just embodying that energy, which is like also knowing how to follow your intuition better. Oh my god, Cancer star sign is also about fertility and family and all that. So again, might resonate. But let's move further. Pile number 3, Judgment. It feels like it's either some sort of announcement coming towards you, or like you announcing something people have been expecting or waiting, or people are gonna be very attentive to, or like really eager to hear something from you, or like following your advice, you're, you know, finding you a source of inspiration, or like people just being, you know, eager to hear what you have to say, or yeah, or maybe it's an announcement that you've been waiting for, right? Also, again, or like some sort of news, or like a new life. The Judgment is also about new life, or a decision, right, that you're gonna make as well. And this blessing might help you with that decision, with the clarity, right? You've got the Lovers. A lot of in pile number 3 are going to manifest your soulmate, are gonna manifest you know, your divine counterpart, and like getting into a new relationship with this person, or a new life with this person, like getting married, being able to move with them, being able to start a new life, like either them traveling to you or you being able to travel to them if it's a long distance thing. But it doesn't have to be, but it can describe also just like starting a new journey and walking together, and like finding your way back to each other, finding your way with you know, at meeting your soulmate, and a love that is just like so beautiful and full. Maybe it has to do with your significant other. Okay, let's see. The Hermit. Okay, so again, the Hermit is about, you know, trying to find an answer, trying to understand something, trying to find certain clarity or information, or kind of navigating a path. So it feels like there's some piece of wisdom coming towards you, like there's, or with this blessing, you know, there is this energy of finding a solution, achieving your goal, getting to your desired outcome, like being able to unlock some sort of blockage, you know. There is really that energy, unlock like a code, right? Which could be like, again, having something to do with manifestation, but it is that energy of finding some sort of answer, or like, yeah, like getting some sort of clarity for you, which is gonna be very beneficial, might bring this new start as well. But yeah, pile number 3, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.